morning, everyone. Guys, can anyone please be respond if my voice is audible and also screen is visible? Could you please be confirmed before start the session? Hello? Guys, can anyone please be respond? Is my voice is audible or not? Yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Guys, we'll just wait for a few minutes and then we'll start the session. We'll start the class exactly by 10:15. And in the meanwhile, you just inform to your friends to join the class. Yeah, guys, we'll start the session. Yesterday's exam, first question in numerical ability. See here, first question. Find the largest two-digit number that divides 673 and 865, leaves the remainder 1 in each case. Here, largest number in the sense we need to calculate HCF. What is the largest number? Largest two-digit number which divides 673 and 865, leaving the remainder 1 in each case. If the remainder is 1, first thing what you have to do is you need to subtract that remainder from the given number. 673 minus 1, that is the first number, and the second number is 865 minus 1. These are the two numbers. Once you got these two numbers, you need to calculate HCF of these two. Here, this is 672 and the second one is 864. First number 672 and second number 864. Here, the question is HCF. Find the HCF of these two. What is the HCF of these two? I'll go with long division method. You can calculate using long division method. Okay. According to long division method, what is the rule here? 672. Divide the greatest number with smallest number. Greatest number is 864 and the smallest number is 672. Divide this 864 with 672 successively until you are getting the remainder as 0. Here it is one time, 672. And then what is the remainder left over? 2. Here it is 9 and this is 1. And next, again divide previous divisor with this remainder. Previous divisor with this remainder. Your previous divisor is 672. 672. 672 divided by 192. Here it is 3 times it will cancel. 192 3s 576. 192 3s 576. Here what is the remainder? 12 minus 6, 6. And next 16, 9, 96. Now again divide previous divisor 192 with this remainder. 192 and 96. 96 2s are how much? 192. Here the remainder is 0. Therefore, your required largest two-digit number is 96. Largest two-digit number, which is nothing but HCF of these two numbers, 672 and 864, which is 96. Option C is the right answer. Here, only thing you need to do is you just subtract whatever the remainder which is given in the problem. Just subtract that remainder from the given number. Once you got these two numbers, take the HCF of these two. That is your required answer. Always better to go with long division method whenever you are calculating the HCF for bigger numbers. Okay. Please note on the solution. Guys, everyone, please note down the solution. If you have any queries, again, it will not be repeated, no? So please maintain a separate notebook for these questions every day from day 1 to day 10. Guys, is it clear, everyone? Is any doubt in this question? 96, right? Guys, screen is not visible. Guys, once confirm me, is that screen is visible or not? Guys, once look at the screen. Is that visible or not? Right, visible. Is this problem clear, everyone? I'll go for next one. Note down this problem and then I'll go with next one. Guys, remember all these questions, whatever the questions we are explaining, all pattern questions are previous examinations questions only. Exactly whatever the questions asked from DXC and the Capgemini, those questions only we are conducting in the examination. Okay. Next question. What is the difference between LCM and HCF of the numbers 20, 30 and 40? Here we need to calculate LCM and HCF difference of these numbers. So first you can calculate what is the LCM of these three numbers. After that you can calculate what is the HCF of these three numbers. And then take the difference between those two. Okay. First I will calculate LCM. What is the LCM of 20, 30 and 40? Here it is very clear that 20 and 40. 40 is a multiple of 20, right? Therefore, LCM of 20 and 40, that is 40 only. And next, 30 and 40. What is the LCM of these two? 120. 30 and 40 LCM 120, right? And next, LCM of these three numbers is equal to 120. Now we have to calculate what is the HCF of those three numbers. First, take any two numbers among those three, 20, 30 and 40. I will take 20 and 30 first. According to long division method, divide greatest number with smallest number. Here it is 20, 1 time 20. Remainder is 10. Again divide previous divisor with this remainder. Previous divisor is 20 and now you have to divide with 10. 2 times. 10 to 20. Remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. Here HCF of 20 and 30 is 10. HCF of 20 and 30 is 10. And then once you got the answer for these two, you need to take the HCF of this resultant answer and one more value, third value, that is 40. Right? This is not your final answer. This is the HCF of only first two numbers, but we want the HCF of all three numbers. So what you have to do is, once you got the answer for first two, take that answer with third number. Do the same process. Here it is 4 times and then 40. 0 is the remainder, right? 10 is the HCF. 10 is the HCF of all the numbers. All the numbers 20, 30 and 40, and LCM is 120. LCM is 120 and HCF is 10. Now the question is, what is the difference between LCM and HCF? Difference between LCM and HCF. Difference is 120 minus 10. 120 is the LCM, 10 is the HCF. Difference between these two, 110. Difference between these two, that is 110. Option B is the right answer. Option B. Very simple question. First, calculate LCM of those numbers. After that, calculate HCF of those numbers and then take the difference between those two. Difference between those two. Guys, please note on the solution. Yeah, 110. Guys, everyone, please note down the solution. Next, simplify 144 whole to the power of minus 3 by 2 and whole to the power of minus 1 by 6. Guys, here it is minus cancel, and here it is 3 ones, 3 twos, right? Now 144 whole to the power of 1 by 2 and whole to the power of 1 by 2, right? Here 144 whole to the power of 1 by 2, which is nothing but square root of 144, right? Square root of 144 is how much? 12, and whole to the power of 1 by 2, which is nothing but again square root of 12. Square root of 12, it is not a perfect square. So how can you write this 12 as 3 into 4, right? Root 4 is nothing but what? 2. 2 root 3. Option A is the right answer. All these are simplifications. Next question. The number 456 star 85 is completely divisible by 3. Here the number is 4, 5, 6 and the star 8, 5. This is a number. This number is exactly divisible by 3. Exactly divisible by 3. Now the question is, what is the smallest whole digit number in place of a star? Here we need to calculate what is the value comes at this star, this position. Smallest whole digit number. Smallest whole digit number, it means from 0 to 9. From 0 to 9, we need to take the smallest value among 0 to 9 uh, so that it will satisfy the condition of that particular number is divisible by 3. See here, first of all, to solve these kind of problems, we must be aware of divisibility rules. What is the divisibility rule of 3? Sum of the digits. Sum of the digits divisible by 3. Sum of the digits divisible by 3. Once, guys, here in place of star, I will take this one as x. Okay. Sum of the digits 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus x plus 8 plus 5. Calculate what is the total sum of the digits. 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 5, 15. And next 20, 28. 28 plus x. 28 plus x. This number must be divisible by 3. This number must be divisible by 3. Then what is the minimum value? Minimum value or smallest value of that particular star x. Here, if you observe carefully, 28 is not divisible by 3, right? This 28 is not divisible by 3. Now, after 28, what is the next number which is exactly divisible by 3? After 28, next number which is exactly divisible by 3, that is 30, right? In order to get 28 plus x, which is equal to 30, the value of x must be 2. Value of x is equal to 2. Here we consider this star as x, therefore the value of star is equal to 2. The minimum, the smallest value of that particular star is 2. Here there is a chance of taking some more values also. Here, if you take x is equal to 5, if you take x is equal to 5, the sum becomes 33. Then also it is divisible by 3. If you take x is equal to 8, that is 36. Then also it is divisible by 3. But our intention is to calculate smallest whole digit number. Here x is equal to 2 is possible, x is equal to 5 is possible, x is equal to 8 is possible. But among all those three numbers, we need to take the smallest value. Smallest value is 2. Therefore, your required answer is option C is the right answer. 2. The value in place of star, which is equal to 2. Please note on the solution. Guys, in numbers, this divisibility rules are very important in number system topic. You must be aware of all the divisibility rules, especially divisibility rule of 3, divisibility rule of 4, divisibility rule of 6, divisibility rule of 8, divisibility rule of 9, and divisibility rule of 11. All these are very important. Okay, majority of the cases the problems will ask from these divisibility rules only. Majority of the cases you must learn all the divisibility rules. Okay, next question. Very simple question. Identify the set of all positive integers. All positive integers. Positive integers. First of all, I will tell you what are integers and what are positive integers, what are negative integers, so that you can able to learn more number of things in this. Integers means the range of integers minus infinite to plus infinite, right? Integers range means that from minus infinite to minus 3, minus 2, minus 1. After that, 0. After that, 1, 2, 3, and so on up to infinite, plus infinite, right? Now, minus infinity to minus 1. These are negative integers. These are negative integers. And 1 to infinite, these are positive integers. These are positive integers. And this one is 0. 0 is not comes under negative integer and not comes under positive integer. Now the question is what identify the set of all positive integers. Positive integers means from 1 to infinite. 1 to infinite, that is option B is the right answer. Here in option A, you are having 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. All these are whole numbers. These are whole numbers. And these are positive integers, which are also called as natural numbers. Positive integers and natural numbers, both are same. Positive integers and natural numbers. And these are even numbers. And these are even numbers. And these are prime numbers. These are prime numbers. He is asking about positive integers. Positive integers are starting from 1 to infinite. 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinite. Option B is the right answer. Guys, as of now, whatever the problems we have discussed, all these are clear. LCM 3 root 2, okay. LCM problem, okay. Once I will explain LCM problem, just overview. Yeah, I think this one only. See, LCM of 20, 30 and 40. I think you all know that how to calculate LCM of all the numbers. 20, 30, 40. Take the LCM. Here it is 10 2s are 3s are and 4 times. After that, again you can cancel with 2. This is 1, 3, 2. Now you can take the LCM. 3 into 2, 6. 6 into 2, 12. 12 into 10, 120. Guys, is it clear? Is this screen is visible? Can anyone please be confirm? Screen is visible or not? Due to some internet disconnectivity, just I just rejoined. Is this first question? Largest two-digit number. Okay. Okay. Fine. All right. Fine. Guys, still anybody is having any doubts, you just join in doubt session during 7 to 9. I will tell you the exact details at what time aptitude and reasoning, technical and verbal ability schedule timings also in this class only. Okay. Once all the questions are completed, I'll go with that one. Now, see here, what is the value of a comma y? What is the value of a comma y in 13 power minus 20 minus a into 13 power y, which is equal to, here if you observe carefully, this is 168. You can write this 168 as 169 minus 1, because the reason is you already know that 169 is nothing but 13 square. 13 square minus 1 into 13 power minus 22. Okay, that is the reason why I'm writing 168 as 169 minus 1. Now here it is 13 square into 13 power minus 22, which is nothing but 13 power minus 20, minus 1 into 13 power minus 22. Now, if you compare both left hand side and right hand side, the values are very clear for both a and y. Here it is a 13 power minus 20. Here also 13 power minus 20. in place of A, the value is 1. A is equal to 1. Whereas coming to Y is equal to minus 22. Y is equal to minus 22. Therefore, A is equal to 1, Y is equal to minus 22. Option D is the right answer. Option D. A is equal to 1, Y is equal to minus 22. Option D is the right answer. Please take the screenshot of this one. Just calculation part. Only thing is you just write down this 168 as 169 minus 1. After that, calculation part is very simple. Okay, the values of A comma Y, 1 comma minus 22. Option D. Next question. In an annual sale, there was a flat discount of 40% on all items. Here the discount is 40%. Here the discount is 40%. Komal bought a pair of jeans for 480 rupees. Here the jeans cost is 480 rupees. What is the labeled price of the pair of jeans? Okay. Here we need to calculate market price. Labeled price is nothing but what? Market price. As we all know that in profit and loss topic, there is a relationship between selling price, market price and discount. Selling price is equal to market price into 100 minus discount percentage by 100. You know the selling price of jeans and you also know the discount percentage which is given. You need to calculate market price. Very simple. See here, selling price is 480. Selling price. Here, this Komal bought a pair of jeans for 480. Komal bought. So many students will think that this is cost price. This is the cost price for Komal, not for the shopkeeper. Always keep it in mind. Shopkeeper is the base value because the transaction and business is done by the shopkeeper, not by the customer. Here, Komal is the customer. And Komal's cost price is 480, which is nothing but selling price of shopkeeper. And market price we need to calculate. Discount is given as how much? 40%. 100 minus 40, 60 by 100. 68 times. Therefore, market price is equal to 8 into 100. 800. 800 is the required market price value. Option A. To solve this problem, you must be aware of the relationship between selling price, market price, and discount. Selling price is nothing but after the discount is taken off from the market price, whatever the percentage which is left over, that percentage is called as selling price. Here, out of 3 values, 2 values are given. Selling price is given, discount is given. Only thing you need to calculate the market price. Market price and labeled price both are same. Here the answer is 800. Next question. Atul bought a machine for 4,50,000 and sold it to Irfan at a profit. Here Atul bought a machine for 4,50,000. 4,50,000 and sold it to Irfan at a profit. That particular profit is not mentioned, right? So I can consider that profit as X percentage. Profit percentage is X percentage. So 100 plus X percentage by 100. Atul cost price is 4,50,000 and sold it to Irfan at a profit of X percentage. So 100 plus X percentage. And next, Irfan sold the machine to Danish. Here, Irfan sold it to machine to the Danish at a loss of 10%. Loss 10% means 100 minus 10, which is 90% will be left over. Now this 90% of value, which is equal to 49500. Sorry, 000. 49500. Now you can calculate the answer. 4 zeros cancel and 1 0 cancel. 9 table. 9 table you can cancel 5500. And next 5 table. 5 nines 5 1100s. And then here if you observe carefully, this is 100 plus x is equal to 1100 by 9. And then from this x is equal to 1100 by 9 minus 100, which is equal to 1100 minus 900, that is 200. 200 by 9, that value is 22.22%. This is the profit percentage. Here Atul sold it to Irfan at a profit of 22.22%. Option D, 22.22%. This is the profit percentage. Profit percentage is 22.22%. Please note down the solution. Initial cost price of Atul is 4,50,000. After that, you don't know the profit percentage. Whenever you are getting profit, that particular value is 100 plus something. If you are getting a loss, 100 minus something. Here there is a loss of 10%. So because of that reason, I have taken 100 minus 10. 100 minus 10 is 90. Okay. After calculation, you got the profit percentage as 22.22. Option D is the right answer. Next question. Jaya bought a car worth 3,50,000 4 years ago. 4 years ago, Jaya bought a car and the cost of that car is 3,50,000. If the value of car depreciates over the time period at a fixed rate of 10% per annum, it means here every year once the car is older, automatically the rate of car will definitely decreases. Depreciate is nothing but decreases. Here it will decreases by 10% per annum. It is decreases 10% per annum. Every year 10% per annum. 4 years ago the car was bought, and now the question is, what will be the present worth of car? What will be the present worth? 4 years ago to present, how many years are required? 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4 years ago to present. Once it is done, we are at present. We need to calculate this value. Okay. Here every year 10% decreases. During first year 10% decreases, remaining 90% will be left over. Second year also 10% decreases, remaining 90%. Third year also 10% decreases, remaining 90%. Fourth year also 10% decreases, remaining 90%. Here 4 zeros cancel, and next 4 zeros cancel. Now 35 into 9 into 9, 81. 9 into 9, 81. Right? 81 into 35. Guys, if you observe carefully, no need of doing the calculation for these 3. Why? Because the reason is, according to the options, every option is ending with 0 except option C. Except option C, remaining 3 options are ending with 0. But we don't have a chance to get the units place as 0 after multiplying these 3. Why? Because 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 5, 5. Units place must be 5. Units place must be 5. So that is given in only one option, option C. Therefore, your required answer definitely after calculating that 35 into 81 into 81, you will get the answer as 229635. That is the required answer, option C. Sometimes these kind of techniques are very helpful in examination point of view while you are doing the calculations. Here units places, whenever you are doing the calculation, check it out the units places. In case units place are different for each and every option, you can go with the units place method. Here the units place is 5. that is given only for one option, that is option C. Automatically, option C is the right answer. Two lakh 29,635. That is the required answer. If you want the confirmation, you just calculate by using manual calculation. Next question. A, B, C are such that B is the simple interest on A. As we all know that simple interest SI is equal to PTR by 100, right? Simple interest SI is equal to PTR by 100. B is the simple interest. B is the simple interest on A. On A in the sense, A is the principal amount. We don't know the time period and rate of interest. And C is the simple interest on B. C is the simple interest on B. B is the principal amount. And you don't know the time period and rate of interest for the same time period and same rate of interest. In both the cases, time period and rate of interest both are same. Now, from this, it is very clear that TR by 100 is equal to B by A. And from this, TR by 100 is equal to C by B. These two are equal, right? TR by 100, TR by 100. Equate these two, what you will get? B by A is equal to C by B. Do the cross multiplication. B square is equal to AC. Here the question what he is asking is, what is the relationship between all three variables A, B, C? The relationship between all three variables A, B, C is B square is equal to AC. Option C is the right answer. B square is equal to AC. Please note on the solution. Next question. A restaurant prepares 22 liters of mixture that contains 25% of orange essence. Here total 22 liters are there. 22 liters of mixture which contains 25% orange essence and the remaining quantity water. So total two types. One is orange essence and the second one is water. Second one is water. Given that 25% is orange essence, remaining 75% automatically water, right? Here if you observe carefully, what is 25% of 22 liters? 25% is nothing but what? 1/4 value. 25% means 1/4 value. 1/4 value is how much? 5.5 liters. Orange essence is 5.5 and the remaining quantity. What is the remaining quantity? 16.5 liters, which is water. Orange essence 5.5 and remaining 16.5 water. Now, the question is, if 3 liters of water is added, whatever the quantity added, whether it is orange essence or else water essence, water is increased by 3 liters, total will also increases by 3 liters. Now the new total becomes 25 liters. New total becomes 25 liters and water is 19.5%, 19.5 liters, and there is no change in the quantity of orange essence. Why? Because we are not increasing or decreasing the orange essence. The quantity will not change. Percentage will definitely change, but only thing is quantity will not change. Here the question is, what will be the percentage of orange essence in the mixture? How much quantity of orange essence is there? That is 5.5. Out of total is previous total 22, but now after adding 3 liters of water, total is increases by 3. Therefore, new total is equal to 25 liters. As you are calculating percentage into 100, that is a common point. 25 4 times 5.5 into 4, which is equal to 22%. 22% is the required answer. Option D. Option D is the right answer. Next question. What is the value of C of 15, 13? So many students doesn't know the representation of this particular value. Representation is nothing but C of n, r. C of n, r is equal to NCR and P of n, r, which is equal to NPR. Please note on these two. Here, as he is asking about C of 15, 13, which indicates 15C13, 15C13, and sometimes 15C13 calculation part is difficult. So what I have to do is, what I will do is, as we all know that NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Whenever NCR calculation is difficult, you just go with NCN minus R. Why? Because NCR and NCN minus R both are equal. So I will take 15C, 15 minus 13, that is 2. 15 minus 13, that is 2. 15C13 and 15C2 both are same. Now I will calculate the value of 15C2. 15 into 14 divided by 2 factorial, 2 into 1. Here it is 2 1s are 2 7s are 15 into 7, 105. 105 is the required answer. Option D. 105 is the right answer. Option D. Next question. In a non-leap year, what is the probability that the last day of the year starts with T? Non-leap year. Non-leap year in the sense exactly 52 weeks. 52 weeks. Every non-leap year consisting of 52 weeks plus 1 day extra. This is non-leap year. If it is leap year, 52 weeks plus 2 days extra, right? This 1 day might be, this 1 day is either Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Any of those 7 days, right? In general, probability means what? Probability P of E is equal to number of favorable events divided by total number of events in a sample space. These are favorable events. These are favorable events, and these are total events in a sample space. Total. These are total. First, write down the denominator value. Denominator is this extra 1 day is any of those 7 days, right? So denominator is 7, undoubtedly. Now, the condition which he is asking is last day of the year starts with T. Last day means this is the last day. This last day possible days are 7 days. Out of that particular day starts with T. Starts with T, we have only 2 possible cases. One is Tuesday, one is Thursday. Only 2 possible cases. 2 out of 7. The favorable events are 2. Out of total events are 7. 2 by 7 is the required probability. Option D. 2 by 7 is the required probability. Next question. This is just a calculation. 3 into 4 power 4, 256 plus 64 plus 16 plus 4 plus 1, 5, right? Here it is 80, 80 plus 5, 85. Now you can add these two. This is 1, 9, 14, 3, right? 341 into 3. 341 into 3, which is equal to 1023. Product of these two, 1023. Just calculation. 1023. Option D. Guys, just wait for a second. Yeah, guys, last two questions. Last two questions left over. See here. The light from a laser beam travels at a speed of, this is the speed of light laser beam, and meter per second. This is given in terms of meter per second. How far? How far in the sense that is the distance. We need to calculate the distance. Distance is equal to, as we all know, that speed into time. Speed is given. This is 3 into 10 to the power of 8. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. That is the speed of light. And next, the time is given as 20 nanoseconds. Time is given as 20 nanoseconds, assuming that there is no obstruction in between. There is no obstruction in between, and the time period is given as 20 nanoseconds. Sometimes he will give 20 nanoseconds is equal to 20 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Sometimes he will not mention this particular value. You must be aware of these kind of values. Okay. 20 nanoseconds means 20 into 10 to the power of minus 9. So first, distance is equal to, speed is given as 3 into 10 to the power of 8. This is in terms of meter per second. Automatically, this particular time period must be in terms of seconds, but given as nanoseconds, convert into seconds. 20 into 10 to the power of minus 9. Even though in the given question, if this particular 20 into 10 power minus 9 is not given, you must be aware of what is 20 nanoseconds. Nano in the sense 10 power minus 9. Now, if you observe carefully, here 10 power 8 and 10 power minus 8 up to 10 power minus 1. And this one and this one, both are cancelled. Finally, you are left over with 3 and 2. 3 into 2, which is equal to 6 meters. That is the distance. Distance is equal to 6 meters. Option B is the right answer. Please be aware of 6 meters and 0.6 meters. Even as a small digit, small power of 10, that is that changes the value. Okay. Here all 10 powers are cancelled. One is positive, one is negative. 10 power 9 and my 10 power minus 10, both are cancelled. Here, this is initially 10 power 8 into this 20, I can write it as 2 into 10 power 1. So, this value becomes 10 power 9. 10 power 9 and 10 power minus 9, both will cancel. Okay. So, finally, you will be left over with 3 and 2. 3 into 2, which is equal to 6. That is the required answer. Option B. Last question. See here. Rahul can finish 1/5 of his homework in 1 hour. Guys, listen carefully. Rahul can finish 1/5 of work. 1/5 of work in 1 hour, right? Always total work is one work. Total work is always one. One work is equal to how much time period? So from this 1 into 1, 1 divided by 1 by 5, which is equal to 5 hours. In order to complete the entire work, it will take 5 hours for Rahul, right? Rahul total time period is 5 hours. And next, second person, Neha. Second person, Neha. Neha can finish 3/7. 3/7 of her homework. 3/7 of work. In how many hours? 1 hour 30 minutes. 1 hour 30 minutes in the sense 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour is equal to how much? 3 by 2. 3 by 2 hours. Neha can finish 3/7 of work in 3 by 2 hours. And these three both are cancelled. And total one work can finish in how much time period? That is 7 by 2. 7 by 2 hours. Neha total time period 7 by 2 hours. 7 by 2 is nothing but 3.5, 3.5 hours. Okay. And finally, one more person, Ria. Ria can finish 3/4 of homework, 3/4 of work. In how much time period? 3 hours 30 minutes. 3 hours 30 minutes in the sense 3.5 hours, which is equal to 7 by 2. 7 by 2 hours, right? Now here you can cancel these two times. Now one work is equal to total work can be finished by Ria. That is 14 by 3. 14 by 3 hours, which is equal to 4.66. 4.66 hours, right? This is the time period of Ria. Time period of Rahul 5 hours. Time period of Neha 3.5 hours. Time period of Ria 4.66 hours. Now the question is, if all of them start their homework at 12 p.m., all three members start their work at 12 p.m. and can go to play as soon as they all finish their homework. They are planning to go to play once they finish their homework, right? See here, when can they start to play? If they take a break at 3:30. Guys, here one important point you must be aware of that particular thing is all three members has to finish the work, then only they will go for play, right? Here, according to the given time periods, according to these three time periods, if you observe carefully, the first person, Rahul, will take more time to complete the work. So, for this entire time period, entire 5 hours, until and unless Rahul finish the work, they are not in a position to go for play, right? So definitely Rahul has to finish the work. Initially, all three members start the work at 12 p.m. up to 3:30. Up to 3:30 because they are taking a break at 3:30 p.m. So up to 3:30 means 3 hours 30 minutes. 3 hours 30 minutes. Still, how much time is required for Rahul to finish the work? Still 1.5 hour. Still 1.5 hour from 4 o'clock onwards. From 4 o'clock onwards. Why? Because they are taking a break for 30 minutes. 3:30 to 4 o'clock break time. From 4 o'clock onwards, 1.5 hour time is required in order to finish the work. In the meanwhile, second person Neha and third person Ria will also finish the work. Here, as Rahul is taking much more time as comparing with remaining two persons, you need to take the reference time period for Rahul only, not for remaining people. Okay, they will finish. All three members will definitely finish the work by 4 p.m. plus 1.5 hour, that is 5:30 p.m. Exactly by 5:30 p.m. all three members will go for play. Option C is the right answer. Option C. First, you need to calculate the time period of each and every person, how much time is required to complete their works, and then take the person which is reference as who takes the more time to complete the work. Here Rahul takes more time to finish the work, so I am taking the reference as Rahul. Guys, that's all about all questions. And next session will be taken care by Kiran sir, verbal. Kiran sir? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you can carry on, sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Screen sharing.
Guys, please wait for some time. Sir will take the session.
Okay. Just can someone message me, sir? Bharat sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible. Okay. Guys, please wait for some time. Due to technical issue, sir unable to join. Just wait for some time.
Hello, Bharat sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. You are audible.
Okay. Just help me in these things. Please wait. Don't exit, sir, until I give you the permission.
Yeah.
Q&A
పైకి వేస్తాను ఇంకా స్క్రేచ్ ఇక్కడ ఇది దీన్ని దించండి ఇది ఇదిగోండి ఇది ఓకే కొంటాను నేను
Sir, is my screen sharing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is visible.
Coordinate is visible, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay then. Give me a moment. స్క్రీన్ షేర్ చేయొచ్చు కదా.
చేయొచ్చు. విండోస్ లెఫ్ట్ బటన్ స్క్రీన్ పెద్దది చేయండి, బ్యాక్ చేయండి, నేను చెప్తాను. చేశారు కదా, విండోస్ లెఫ్ట్ లెఫ్ట్ ఇది ఏరోలు ఉంటాయి, లెఫ్ట్ విండోస్ రెండు కలుపు కొట్టుకోవటాలి. ఇదే విండోస్ అదే
ఇది
మీకు ఆపరేషన్ వెరైటీ వాళ్ళు హలో చెప్పండి.
Okay, now is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just give me a moment, one more. Cool, right? Everything is
Yeah.
visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, thank you, sir. You may 1 minute. Yes, you may leave, sir. Thank you. If at all you want, you can stay back. I don't mind.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay. Well, thank
Yeah.
you. Well, students, good morning. I hope I am audible to you all. I hope you are in an N2 to listen to the class today. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Kiran. I hope most of you know it. So I'm one of the soft skills trainers over here. Okay. So you know what? As I keep on telling for the people, soft skills, especially let me talk about the verbal ability part. Verbal ability play a key role for you to get succeeded to the second round. Okay, and some of you, what I've seen here is you're not taking it serious about it. When you're taking up the test also, you got to be serious and you got to give more importance for that. Okay, so let's get into the DXC test pattern 1. It's the test what you have taken yesterday. Well, see, Dash Pandian Express is very popular. You know, it is not mentioned whether it is an art of identifying the article or filling the prepositions or whatever it is. It is not being mentioned. So, based on these words, you can easily say these are articles. Correct? So now that means you need to fill a right article over there. You know the rules. For example, if a word starts with the vowel sounding word, if a word starts with the vowel sounding word, what is the article we have to use? We have to use an. If the word starts with the consonant sounding word, it is a. And to specify the things, it is the. I am sorry, my handwriting has become the best actually. Okay, I've chosen the pen. Okay. Okay, it's a laser pointer over it is a pen. Okay, cool. Anyways, so to specify a particular thing, then we use article the. Now, Dash Pandian Express is very popular. See, when you hear about this one, Pandian Express, it shows it's a train. It is a train. Now, there are many trains. Out of many, only one is spoken. That means specific is mentioned here. isn't it? That means article the should be used here. The Pandian Express is very popular. You cannot use an, you cannot use a also, and you cannot also fill it with no article. You got to use the Pandian Express is very popular. Next one. Okay, he criticizes others, but is blind dash his own faults. See what happens here. This is something called, it falls under fill in the blanks. It falls under fill in the blanks. Don't mind, it is no, the pad, it is seriously irritating me. Oh, just reverse now. 1 minute. Oh. Okay. So now, what happens here? Again, seeing the words, you can easily say, identify the preposition. See, preposition. Preposition is a word which uses to talk about the place, exact position of a noun. Now, what happens here? To, at, of, over. All these are prepositions, isn't it? So, when we are talking about the prepositions, he criticizes others, but is blind dash his own faults. Like, for example, it's like, how do we say? When if at all you have to use to, there should be something called change of place to place. I am traveling to Mumbai. Correct? So that is correct. That means the transformation of one position to another position, then we use to. Now, so that means here it is not the transformation. That means to is wrong answer. Now, at means, see what happens. I always mock at someone's mistakes. At means, like, referring to a particular person's disability, or maybe the person's ability, whatever it is. Then we use at. Okay. Now, here this could be an answer. He criticizes others, but is blind at his own faults. That means his ability we are talking about. So it could be one of the answers. Now let's see. He criticizes others, but is blind of his own faults. Of also can be used. Let's see between at and of. Now, he criticizes others, but is blind over his own faults. You cannot use over, because over means upon. It's like, going upon something and then doing it, but it is wrong answer. So the answer lies in between at and of. Out of these two, if you look at it, at is the right word which fits. Okay, so that's how we need to get in. Next one. Humans cannot breathe dash water for a minute. See, for example, dash water. If you are floating on the water, when you are floating on the water, sorry, can you breathe? Yes, I can breathe. When you are under the water, can you breathe? No. Now that means below is something. For example, imagine there is I am a very good artist actually. Let me see how good I am. Imagine this is a table. It has got 4 legs. Okay, here is a table. And imagine, there is a small, beautiful cat. There is a cat here. Now, this is below. The cat is below the table. It's not touching any of the surfaces. Correct? So here below water for a minute is wrong one. Next one. Humans cannot breathe underwater for a minute. This is the right option. Let's see why are the other two are also correct. Beneath. Now beneath is something, it is touching the surface and then there. I have put one magnet to the table. It's beneath the table. It's just touching the surface and then it is here. Then it is known as beneath. Okay, so it is wrong. Inside the water, that is wrong again. Okay, this is again wrong. So option is B. Next one. This is very, very important. Believe me, most commonly asked question in most of the interviews. And people, they seriously get, what is that? People feel it's very difficult. But actually it's very simple. I'll tell you what it is exactly. These are, here actually it is, it's like we need to use the directions to solve this issue. Use the conjunctions here. Okay, now the government may hike deduction limit on interest paid on home loans. It aims to boost demand in the housing sector. Now, first one, second and third, aiming to boost, it is one of the options. That means he's telling you start the sentence with aiming to boost. If you start the sentence with aiming to boost, can you fulfill the sentence or not? Listen, now I'll tell you the sentence. Aiming to boost the demand in housing sector as the government may hike deduction limit on interest paid on home loans. Sentence is exactly correct. Now, second sentence you take it. Deduction limit aims to, now, the first statement here in the first statement, it is talking about the deduction and it is talking about aim. Now, he's telling deduction limit aims to, this is completely wrong. These two you cannot join. Okay, demand in housing sector. Now, this can be done again. Demand in housing sector aims to boost. No, this cannot be formed a sentence. For example, aiming to boost the demand in housing sector, that you can start it, but deduction limit aims to, these two sentences they have clubbed it, that cannot be done. Now, demand in housing sector is aiming to boost. That means the sentence itself is wrong. Okay, you understand? The government is aiming to boost, then this is also wrong. So what is the correct answer? Only one is the right answer. Here it means it refers the government. Okay. Next one. Find the synonym. It's very, very simple, but very tough. You just have to concentrate on it. Verbal ability, like find the synonym. The Japanese have introduced a nippy little car for joyriders. Now they have created a nippy little car. What is the meaning of this word? You know what is quick, you know what is cheap, you know what is expensive, you know what the meaning of funny. Here synonym is only just reading. Quick little car. That means a car which goes a little faster for joyriders. Okay, so the answer is quick. Next, select the word that is nearly opposite in meaning. Understand it. Nearly opposite in meaning, we say. That means it is an antonym. And the word is accentuate. What do you mean by accentuate? First of all, you should know the meaning of accentuate first. Come on, can you Google it? What do you mean by that? Can anyone message me? I'm just seeing your messages. Where are the messages of yours? Oh. Don't worry, I'm sharing the window. Can anyone message in the question and answer? What is the meaning of accentuate? So no one is listening. No one is responding. Okay, I'll only tell you because you are quite busy in your own works. Now, what do you mean by accentuate? Accentuate means, like, have to say, someone is messaging me. 1 minute. Now, accentuate means, for example, when you're riding a bike, what do we say? Like, accelerate it. Accelerate it, we say. What do you mean by accelerate it there? Increase the speed, isn't it? The same even here. Accentuate means it is. Oh. One minute. Yeah, accentuate means make so popular, or make it so prominent. Like develop more. We say it as develop more. So that's known as accentuate. Now let's see the meanings. Let's see the words. Exaggerate. Exaggerate is something like creating a hype. That is known as accent. It is almost equal to accentuate, but here we need opposite in meaning. So this is a wrong answer. Increase, again, develop, wrong answer, because it's not a synonym. We need an antonym here. Now suppress. Suppress is something stop or control. Now low. Low means we are telling the level of something. So this is not correct. Answer is C. Got it? Next one. Fill in the blank with the correct word. The proud mother of the winner dash about her daughter's talent for weeks. Imagine, like, you all got selected in DXC and your parents, they feel very proud of you. And what do? They tell about you to all the people. Correct? Isn't it? That's what they do it. They just keep telling, like, my son is this way, my son is that, my son is extraordinary, all those things they talk about. But now, what are these words? Mesmerized. Mesmerized means by seeing something. Mesmerized means it's like, by seeing something, You become wow. I'm mesmerized by his performance. We say, see, for example, if I am a HR, if I'm speaking to you and if you speak very good language, I say, oh, wow, I'm mesmerized by his language. He speaks wow, no doubt about it. So this word cannot fit there. Prevaricated. What do you mean by prevaricated? Like, speak about a person. Just to speak about a person or a situation. You can take it as speak about. This could be an answer. Next one. Rhapsodized. What do you mean by rhapsodized? Again, this is also the same. Speak about a person with excitement or into, with so much of into. Like for example, when I'm talking about when I'm talking about my friends, or if I'm talking about anything, the person whom I like the most, if I speak about, then what happens? I'll be rhapsodizing. I'll be rhapsodizing my speech. Okay, so I speak out with more into over here. You got my point? So that is correct. So prevaricated is also correct. Rhapsodized is also correct. Now let's see the fourth one. Disenchanted. Disenchanted. The word itself says something. It is disappointed, like disappointed by someone. Maybe I have a son, and my son has not been selected in DXC. I'm disenchanted by my son's performance. That means I'm not so happy. So option 4 is also not the right answer. Now, prevaricated is correct. Rhapsodized is also correct. But in this situation, what do you have to take it? The proud mother of the winner about her daughter's talent. When you talk about these words, what happens? You will definitely be excited. You'll not say it in a plain manner. For example, imagine like, our RRR movie, RRR Pawan Kalyan, or your favorite hero. Now what happens? You become so excited when you talk about the hit movie of that particular person. That means you'll be rhapsodized about talking your favorite thing. So here you'll use rhapsodized as an answer. Got it? Next one. If you start now, you dash reach there by midnight. If you start now, you dash reach there by midnight. Now this is a prediction. It's a prediction. You definitely will reach. You may means it's like, you may reach. Possibility it is. It's not a prediction. May is for the possibility. Now shall is mandatory. Maximum, like planning or something, when we use it, we use shall. Now will is could happen. So this is a prediction answer. Will be reaching, that means for sure it is. But when it is B form, here it should be reaching. So option 4 is wrong. Option B is wrong. Option A is also wrong. Clear? So option C is the right answer. Next one. Work hard lest you dash fail. Don't think this is a mistake. What do you mean by lest? Lest means like if suppose, or you can say else, or you may, or in case. My handwriting is always the best actually, but here it has become the worst. Please don't mind of it. Okay, work hard, lest, or that means else you would fail or should fail or you might fail. You have might fail. Which one is correct? Work hard, lest you come on, tell me, you would, you should, anybody please message, at least I'm seeing in my mobile. It is should. Work hard, lest you should fail. In case you should fail. This is the right answer. These three cannot put there. Might means again the possibility. Okay. This is very, very important. Don't think like, which is okay, this is written in a very bigger way. So I don't know all those things. No, this is very easy, but only simple thing you have to know it. The following question consists of a sentence that is either partly or entirely underlined and may or may not have a grammatical error. You may have a grammatical error or you may not have a grammatical error. Below each sentence are 4 versions of the underlined part of the sentence. Choose the option that correctly rephrases the underlined part of the given sentence. First of all, when you understand this one, forget about it. Completely forget about it. Simple. Mark the answer as no error if there is no error in the underlined part. Actually, there is no, we have removed the option no error because there is an error in it. Let's see. Dynamism and diplomatic went a long way in making a successful leader. Now, which one could be the answer? Dynamism, what do you mean by dynamism? It's a noun. Like, his dynamism is so good. He's so dynamic, we say. Okay. And diplomatic. What do you mean by diplomatic here? Again, noun. You cannot say dynamism and diplomatic person. No. For a noun, you should definitely join with a adjective. For a noun, you should always join with a adjective. See, dynamism man. That means it's like the noun we are talking about. No, diplomatic. He's a diplomatic person. That means again it's a noun. But here you have to use diplomacy. It is an adjective. When you add the noun plus adjective, then it becomes a right way of the sentence. Dynamism and diplomacy go a long way in making a successful leader. Oh, I'm sorry. Diplomatic is an adjective. Dynamism and diplomacy. That means 2 nouns. 2 nouns you should always have so that it becomes a proper, what do we say? These are the major features of a person. So we use this one. Correct? Next one. The following question consists of a sentence. 1 minute. One minute, I'm just sharing it. Hope it's visible. Okay. Yeah. Now, the following question consists of a sentence that is either partially or entirely underlined. That may not be the same it is. Now, I agree he is handsome, but he is till now to show his will and encouragement needed to succeed in the harsh world of politics. But he is till now, this is the major mistake here. But he is till now to shown wrong. But he is till now to wrong. But he is yet to show the will and drive needed to succeed. But he is yet to show his will and encouragements needed to succeed. Which one could be the right answer? Will and encouragements? No. Will itself is an encouragement. Will and drive needed to succeed. So option C is the right answer over here. I agree, he is handsome, but he is yet to show the will and drive needed to succeed. That is the right answer. Okay, so option A, B, D fall under the wrong options. And the next one. Change the speech. It's like, very simple. It is direct and indirect speeches. It's a very simple topic. We have already discussed in the classes. Let's see, but the prisoner inquired if a lawyer had been arranged for him. Now what happens? It is an indirect speech. Now direct speech. The prisoner inquired. Correct? The prisoner inquired. Actually, here it is inquired and it should be first thing is asked. First, let's see that. The second thing, is there a lawyer for me? This is wrong. Inquiry will never say, is there a lawyer for me? This is wrong. The prisoner said, have you arranged a lawyer for me? This is again wrong. It is had been arranged. So the been forms only should go. The prisoner asked, has a lawyer been arranged for me? This is the correct way. The prisoner inquired, had a lawyer been arranged for me? Again, wrong. Inquired is used. Otherwise, this also could be a possible answer. Okay. So that's the end of DXC test 1. Please wait. I'll ask Sudhir sir to join. Anna? Okay, join here. Okay, your favorite sir, Sudhir sir has joined. You can just go with his class.
Yes. Hi everyone. Is my screen is visible, everyone? Okay. And some of the questions the students asked here. What is the pre-increment and post-increment, how they are working, and I'm going to explain you here. And I'm going to explain you how, what type of questions they are going to be asked. I'm going to explain you everything. Okay. And first of all, for example, int a, and I'm going to take here print percentage d, comma a plus plus, comma a plus plus. That is going to be the post-increment operation. That is going to be the post-increment operation. For example, a is equal to 5, for example. And it is going to be print 5 only. The answer is going to be 5. The answer is going to be 5. Why it is going to be? It is going to be the post increment operation. Post increment operation means first of all it is going to be print the value, then it is incremented. The value here a is going to be printed first, then a becomes incremented as 6. If I am going to print here percentage d, then I am going to print a here. Now the value is going to be, the first value is going to be 5 and the next value is going to be 6 here. Just observe here 5 and then 6. This is a post increment operation. This is the post increment operation. For example, if it is a pre-increment operation, that means here plus plus a, that means it is incremented first, then it is going to be printed. That means 5 becomes 6 and 6 is going to be printed here. Okay. In the same way, decrement, pre-decrement and post-decrement also working here. Okay. And especially in DXC there are 12 questions and 15 minutes is there. 15 minutes is there. Just if you follow the tests and if you want explanation, I'm going to clear all your doubts. Definitely you can write 10 to 12 questions. All the questions you can write. No doubt about that. That much easy questions. And but there is some tricky questions is also there, and some questions from pseudocode and some questions from data structures also. I'm going to cover all the concepts here. Okay, the same type of questions they are going to be asking DXC also. Okay, and going for the Capgemini, in the Capgemini I already discussed in the morning also, and some of the students are not present at the time. That's why I'm going to explain you again. In Capgemini there are going to be 25 questions and 25 minutes is there. The time is very less here as compared to the DXC. Why? Because the process what we are going to do to solve the questions in Capgemini is very typical as compared to the DXC. 10 questions from data structures and 15 questions from pseudocode. And if you are good in data structures, definitely, and then you can solve nearly 5 to 6 questions from the DS. If you are good enough, if you are good, then only you can solve nearly averagely we can solve 5 to 6 questions in data structures. Don't try to solve all the questions. That is a waste of time here. Okay, just if you know the answer and you can do it, and just 5 to 6 questions is enough. And going for the pseudocode questions and the 15 questions, if you have 1 hour of time, definitely we can solve all the 15 questions, no doubt about that. But here the time is very less here. Why? That total questions. There are 2 sessions, data structures and pseudocode. We can shift from one page to another page in the Capgemini. But all the questions are in a single window only. We can scroll it down like this. For example, the questions are going to be like this, and we can scroll it down. The questions in the Capgemini. All the questions are in a single page. The first 10 DS questions are in a single page, and the next 15 pseudocode questions are in the single page. We can shift one data structure to pseudocode and pseudocode to data structure. We can shift one page to another page. No doubt about that. Okay. And the total time of these 25 questions are going to be 25 minutes only. But here, if you are good at binary conversion and binary to decimal and decimal to binary, you can solve nearly 5 to 6 to 7 questions. We can solve easily. You can solve easily. If you solve 10 questions to 12 questions in this session, you can clear this round. No doubt about that. In Capgemini, if you solve the first round, then only the second round will be opened here. If you are not qualified in this round, the next round is not going to be opened. That means you are going to be disqualified. That. Is there any doubts in this Capgemini and DXC? One thing in the DXC, if you the first question, second question, third question, right? If you click on the next. For the second question, if you go for the second question, we cannot go back to the first question. That is not possible in DXC. In all the sessions, in all the modules, that means in either aptitude, reasoning or anything, if you click on the next button, we cannot go back to the previous question. Clear? Class Q number 12 execute if it is getting 8 and 8. If the answer is 8 and 8, if the answer is 8 and 8, definitely I'm sorry for that. The answer is 8 and 8. Why? Because it is not an integer variable. I'm thinking that is an integer variable. That is an integer pointer variable. It is going to be 8 bytes. It is going to be 8 bytes. Why? Because integer pointer has 32 bits is there. That's why it is going to be storing of 8 bytes. 8 bytes. The size is 8. Float is 8 and double is 8 and int is also 8 bytes. That's why the answer is going to be 8 and 8. A little bit confused on that position, no doubt.